Good morning and hi y'all. We are out here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we came out to the Dirt Expo at the Cardinal Stadium, or no, State Farm Stadium, and it's not actually in Phoenix. We are in Glendale, Arizona. So we are only a few hours away from where we live this time of year, but there is all kinds of cool stuff going on. We had to come down and check it out. As soon as we heard dirt and off-road, you knew we were going to be here. We did get the wonderful chance. We're meeting up with some friends. So this is Mr. Brian. He lives down in Tucson. We love him. Say hi to your wife, who is not here.
Hello, honey. How you doing?
So I figured I'd come on live with y'all and show you what's going on. Let me, I've got a coffee. I got that this morning because it is freaking cold. I live in Arizona because I hate the cold. And I come to this area and it's like 47 freaking degrees out there. I don't know what I'm thinking, but you see this huge, I'm in this huge stadium. It is really cool. But I'm going to turn y'all around if I find my button. Just bear with me. There are Broncos here. So I know some of my followers are Bronco lovers. There's some nice Broncos. And most of my followers love Jeeps. Although, I have to say, I am not a fan of the grill on these. I do not like the new grill that they're doing. It reminds me of Angry Eyes. And then, got a Ford. We have a Ford. It's one of our tow rigs. A Chevy. And Yoda. And I know some of y'all love those, like... Oh no, that's a Ram. I have a Ram, but that's a new Ram. Look at that. I kind of actually really like that. Let's see. I like it in this color too. This color is sweet. Now on my camera, I notice it looks red, but it is not red. It is a very, very nice orange. So I love this color.
Shit, maybe he's just talking to me.
Let's see. And if you look close, there is like a pattern in these fenders. See? See the pattern? It's kind of cool. I wish I could get so you could actually tell what color that is. Because it looks red on my phone, but it's not. It's like an orange. Not quite. So that's a red and orange and yellow, and it's showing up very nicely, the colors that it is. But the other color is in between this red and this orange. It's in between. But anyway, and then of course we have Maxxis tires. We see Maxxis when we're doing all our competitions. Everybody runs Maxxis. Maxxis. You got a nice tow rig. And we have KC lights over here. We have, let's see, 4 different types of rigs, and we do not own one KC light. They have a pretty tree up though. Look at the tree. So pretty. So y'all just walk in the expo with me. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm not going to show the front of it, but it is pretty awesome looking. I could see that running across the desert. That's pretty beefed up side by. We got the rugged radio headset in there. No, we have ours with
it's an ultimate thing.
Have our ruggeds in our helmets. I think no, we don't. We have them with headsets. I get confused. Well, let's go back down and see what everybody else is doing. I expected there to be a lot more people, and there's some on the other side. But I gotta let Dwayne know where I'm going, because otherwise, you know, I get lost and he'll be looking for me, and So he's talking to Maxis. Who is he talking to at Maxis?
James.
Hi, James. Say hi.
Hi, how you doing?
So that is James from Maxis. Now these tires you would not use in our applications. These are little beefy tires, but they're tiny. But they have some nice tread on them. And I don't know much about tires. That's all Dwayne's area of expertise. So, Johnson Valley Cross, y'all coming out away from California, you're only a few hours from where we're at. Y'all really need to come down and check out this expo. But I said I was going to tell them I'm walking that way.
Okay.
I'm just showing our people's. They were just here with you. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to walk this way. So we kind of do our. Oh, right behind you. There's our other people's. I love this color. What color is that? Can anybody? They're a bunch of smart Alex. I know it's orange. I want to know what color orange it is.
It's orange.
I wonder if these people over here can tell me. I mean, it's Yoda, so I don't like the truck, but I like the color. What's the color of that orange right there?
We would want to ask this gentleman here. We don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know the color of the truck. Sorry.
Shame. Everybody boo her. No.
Hey. I'm like, I don't know, but this gentleman right here is probably wearing.
He would be able to tell me what. I just love that color, and it's different. It's not a burnt orange because
Is that like darker? It's bright.
yeah, it's got too much. Do you know what that color is?
This color is Toyota Sunburst Orange.
Toyota Sunburst. So it's a Yoda color. So I'll probably never ever use it on any of my vehicles. But I love that color.
Me too. You should see it in the sun.
Ooh, yeah.
It's
like sparkly.
so like if you look at the paint, it's got like green and purple and yellow like flake in it.
Let's see if we can get it close and maybe that is why. Ooh.
In the sun, this color is ridiculous.
Maybe that's why it looks so red in my picture. But well, thank you very much. Your name is?
Hello,
And you're with
Lift the trucks.
Lifted Trucks. Awesome. Thank you so much. So it is a Yoda color, but I still like it. Look at this one. You think I should trade in one of my other vehicles? Maybe it's a Ford. Think I maybe get rid of Ruby? It's nah, I think not. I think not. Oh, so there's some cool stuff over here, guys. That is really nice rig. Check that little thing out.
What hit that wheel?
That is pretty cool. I bet you if it could talk, it would tell some pretty awesome stories.
We had a buddy that was driving
And you got a little pink bug over yonder. All kinds of stuff going on here. I'm gonna go look because we're always camping, and our schedule this year. Wait until you all see what we're doing. We're gonna be going all over the place. So this is a little tiny. I don't think I could live in there with my animals. And it doesn't have nowhere to tow. So that is a no-go. That is also a no-go, although I do love that awning type setup. And if we just went off-road camping, this would be kind of cool. Oh, it's got double door. I am too big to get in there. That's kind of cool. But again, would not fit our applications. Y'all need whips. Oh, check out these little whips. I like the little ones. And they're illegal in most states to run them on the road, but still cool. And then you got all the colors. I like the red and white ones. Maybe tonight when we're doing our parade, we'll have all kinds of side-bys out in Quartzsite, Arizona, doing a parade, and we'll have them all lit up. Dwayne and I spent all day yesterday going through and putting lights all over our side-by. We were going to do the side-by buggy and Jeep, but there's only 2 of us, and we cannot power them all. So these are what you call paddle tires. These are great in the sand. You will never, ever, ever see these on my rig. But they're on sale. And there's a lot of people who like the sand, and there's a lot of good sand in Sand Hollow. So, or Glamis. Glamis isn't too far from here. I won't go to Glamis. That's why you won't see them on my rig. Because side-by-sides in sand scare the hell out of me. Just to be honest. I like them on the road. I'm scared of sand. That's why you won't see them on my rig. But they're paddle tires, and they work really well in Glamis. And I know a lot of people who use them. There's some more ones different over here. And I know a lot of y'all don't get to see them very often because we're in the rocks. So this, I'm guessing, could be used in 2 different applications because it's got knobbies on it and it's got paddles on it. Oh, I'm not even showing you. Knobbies, paddles. I don't know if those can be used in a different kind of application other than just sand. What, can they?
Any questions?
Yeah. These here, why do they have knobbies and paddles?
So for these, the knobs are here for traction when you're going in the sand. They're not necessarily for regular dirt. So in the sand, so let's say you're going on the side of a bowl and not like the wall or anything like that.
Right.
These will grab you, so it'll keep you from sliding down the wall.
Oh, so sand won't be as scary because you slide a lot in sand. That's why I don't like it. Yeah. So that's with the knobbies. However, there's a pair set down here
Just those?
that have no knobbies. Why do those have no knobbies?
That's because these ones are going to be made for kind of like the Pro R, so they'll have a deeper scoop so you can grab more.
They're made for what?
A Pro R, Razor Pro R.
Oh, so it's just a different kind of rig.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Razor Pro R and
these ones would be for just any regular. I think those are Can-Am.
Those are Can-Am, and I know it's like the pattern of the wheel and all that make a big difference on what kind of rig it goes for. Mm-hmm. But so there's really not a difference other than between those and those, other than the type of rigs they go on.
So yeah. So just all you're looking for when you're going for these is your lug pattern right here. So these would be a 4x136, which is going to be your Can-Am pattern, and then I believe the Pro R pattern over there, which is the only 5 lug, which will be on your Pro Rs and your Turbo Rs, and I think it's a 4x114.
Now, not that I would ever buy one of these, and my rig really is not made to go fast, and you need to go fast in the sand, correct? Mm-hmm. But a general.
A general? Yeah, you can throw paddles on a general.
But they really don't make sense, correct? Because it doesn't really go that fast.
Well, you can still survive out there. Like, there's people that go out there with the XP 900s, like the Razor 900s. You can still go in the sand with the 900s. And that general should be running the 1000 motor. So you can make it out there in the 1000.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So now we all just learned something. Y'all learned something with me. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
So we all learned that we can use those on the general. And I know y'all are going to make fun of me because y'all see us out at those competitions. And I'm like, nah, I don't like razors, blah, 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 blah. I don't like side-by-sides, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? We now have a side-by, so I guess I can't say that no more because we've been using it quite a bit going out to our gold mining claims. And we are in Arizona finding gold. I've found actually quite a bit of gold already this year. So anybody who wants to come down and visit us, reach out to me. Come down. I'll show you where to find the gold, and we'll have a great time together. They got whips all over. Here's some more whips. Now, when you get these
150 whips all over.
What happened? So, when you get these whips, they can be very, very heavy. So if you're going to put them on your buggy, make sure you have a good place to mount them and do a quick release. Because if you're on a buggy, you're going to go Sand Hollow and you got to go through. And that one, that really long one right there, which is wicked cool, will not go through the tunnel. So you want to get a quick release. Do you have any quick releases here?
These are magnetic quick releases.
Oh, they're magnetic quick releases. And this is 5150 whips. So, oh, very easy. So those would work for any of my friends who are going out to Sand Hollow, who have to go through that tunnel. Those are pretty cool because right now it's hard to have nice whips that are nice and that. Look how freaking tall that is. How tall is that?
6 foot.
It is 6 foot tall.
This one's good for the tunnel. This one's gonna scrape on the tunnel.
So that one is good for the tunnel, and that one's gonna. They have the magnet. Just take the thing off and save. Especially like after you got that rain, it was full of sand. Save your whips. But those are pretty freaking cool. But if you're doing a side by, like we could not mount that anywhere on our side by, which is a shame. Which is so sad. They're too heavy. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at your whips, what kind of rig you're putting them on and whether or not you can put it on. Now, normally they have these clamps go like this that you can put on a side by, but I'm a sissy. My side by has got windows in it. You can't use those clamps. So come by if you are in this at this place at this expo that we're at. I don't even remember where we're at. Come and see Jeremy at 5150 Whips. Thank you very much. Let's see. Those are, I would not wear those helmets. Too big.
I'm just making excuses.
I'm just telling y'all what I would do. So you got some shirts here. And here you got all the side bys. There's some pretty cool ones, but these are the side bys that I'm not a fan of. And the reason being is I'm a sissy and I don't look at, oh my God. Look at that thing, it's so tiny. I need somebody to stand near it. Can you stand near that side by just because I want to show how tiny it is? Look at, oh my God, that thing is so cute. Caitlin, I found your side by. This is totally you. Let your dad drive the buggy up and you can whip through in this little itty bitty thing. Oh my God, it's adorable. Thank you. So we got all kinds of side bys. Now, I haven't shown y'all mine yet, but I don't see mine here. Do you have any generals?
Oh, we got a 2-seater.
They got a 2-seater, which is okay. It's close to what mine is. And it's so this one is not the pretty one. Mine is so much prettier, but it's cool. So this is a 2-seater. What I love about these is back here. So y'all know I gold mine. Look it's got a little dump bed. So I can put dirt or whatever I need in there, rocks or my gold mining equipment or whatever, and dump it. Now mine is a 4-seater and mine is black, and I will show you mine tonight probably during our parade. But it is, this one's kind of cute, but it's not like mine. Mine's gold and black and very, very shiny. This one's kind of matte dull color. It looks white or gray. I can't really tell. I don't have my glasses on. But, so that's what we have. One of those. Check that out. It's so cool. Okay. So this little car, look at it in there. So tiny. Can you believe somebody actually fits in that little itty bitty area? You look at it from the front, it reminds me of Hannibal Lecter. Anybody who knows that movie? Reminds me of Hannibal Lecter. But could you imagine, we have trouble getting into the buggies. Could you imagine having to get into that in minutes? Now I'm sure the steering wheel comes off. It'd have to in order for you to get into it. But it is very cramped. I think the steering wheel takes up more than half the space in there. That is crazy. But it looks like it's got power. I don't know if anybody actually drives it or not. We got some flags. I like my flags. Oh, I like this one. Look at this flag. All right, what else we got going on? So this is, like I said, this is called the Dirt Expo. We are in Glendale, Arizona, checking out some cool stuff. U.S. Forest Service. I'm going to shake some hands here.
You go.
Mesa Ranger District in the house. How you doing?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Thank y'all for what you do. Keeping it safe out there for us off-roaders. Do not close down any more roads.
Well, we don't like to, so we only do when we have to.
Well,
We do our best.
yeah, we understand that. And we do our best to try to keep the trails clean. But we do thank you for what y'all do.
Have a good day.
Got to be nice to the Forest Service people. Let them know that we care about them. That way they don't close down our roads and our off trails. Goes back to that old saying, you get more bees with honey. And you know what? I don't know. So there's a lot of side-bys. Oh, check out that rack. That is pretty dope. I don't know. I hadn't even thought about wrapping our side-by. But that is pretty dope. Let's go look at the other side. So I'm guessing this 518 design does wraps. It's got, just look in there. You can see little Easter eggs. I love that. Love it. That is a pretty dope design. So I'm guessing if you want something like that, I guess these are the guys you would see.
Absolutely.
518 Designs. Where are y'all out of?
We're in Chandler.
Arizona?
Yep.
So y'all have to come out to Chandler, Arizona if y'all want to see any, you have a side-by. Do you only do side-bys or you do other stuff?
We do all vinyl wraps.
All types?
Anything printing, yeah.
Any type. Okay, awesome. So if you want something like that, you might want to see these guys because that's pretty dope. Pretty dope. There's another one they've got. That's pretty cool too. That's like the limousine of golf carts. That thing's long. So I wouldn't expect to see a golf cart at a off-road expo, but to each their own, suppose. I haven't seen any real, I've seen a couple Ultra 4s. It's like all side-bys. Like lots of side-bys. But I haven't seen any real buggies or Jeeps or any of the stuff that, you know, I think is cool. All kinds of, now there's more wrap stuff down here and it's cold out there. I'm not going that way. All kinds of little booths. More tires. And we just learned what these tires were for. I didn't know. The different paddles are for different types of vehicles. Now look how tiny they look. They look so freaking tiny. And I know Dwayne wanted to get some for the side-by. So maybe he'll find some that'll work for him. But we'll see. And then let's see what's this. They look like mats for the back. Something like that. That's pretty cool. They're gonna get dirty. I ain't going to all that. They only have 2 seats here. I have never seen them with just 2. But European. They are good seats. More whips. Check out this whip. This one goes to the side.
Yeah, these are for the ones.
Those are so
These are
cool.
everything here that we have. But let me ask you. Sorry.
And look at this one. I like this one too, because look how smooth that looks.
And then
And you can change it to whatever colors you want.
Is there other colors than red, white, and blue?
There's an
No,
app. There's an
I
app.
gotcha. I agree with that one.
But those are cool. Check those out.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
And they are no whips, and they are on Facebook and Instagram, not on YouTube though. And they are local here, so most y'all are out of luck.
Wait a minute, Bronco.
And they have bikes. I don't pedal. I don't pedal because I hurt too bad just walking. Looky, looky. It's all beefed up. So, anybody know whose Jeep this is? If you don't know, y'all need to figure things out. Because this belongs to a very good friend, Mr. John. As a matter of fact, if you watch any of my videos, you just saw Dwayne working on this out at Sand Hollow. I got to find out where he is. So, we are on the lookout now for Mr. John Patrick. And Dwayne and I were just talking about them on the way here, and I was just talking to Brenda the other night, and I have got to find out where they are. So I may have to get off here so I can call. Will anybody see him? Looking for John. Or RPM. If you see the RPM steering booth, let me know, and then I know that's where he's going to be hanging out. Because I know he's here somewhere now. Because he lives locally, so I kind of expected to see him down here. But I tell you what, guys, what I'm going to do for you is I am going to get off here. Oops, sorry. I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to go see if I cannot find the RPM steering booth, because I have not seen them, and see if I cannot find Mr. John Patrick. He is Mr. Ready to Rock. Or, better yet, I might even find Brenda, which will be awesome. I got to find my husband and let him know that he's here somewhere, because he will see John probably long before I will. And then as soon as I find John, I'll come back on for a few minutes so y'all can say hi. But until then, as always, you know it. I love you.